He had indeed become the hottest rapper in the world without having released an album of his own.
Snoop was like Drake back then.
Snoop Dogg felt free as he worked on his debut album. I had no concerns with what I was supposed to do, Snoop Dogg said. It was carefree. I was back in the studio making some more music. This time, it's my record. Same energy, same everything. I don't have an on-off switch or a medium. I've got to go. My shit is just go, and that's what it is. That's why the transformation was so easy to go from the Chronic to my record. You never heard the same rhymes, the same styles. You never heard that because I was an MC. I was lyrical, so when you load up, I'm ready to go. It wasn't like I was like, oh, I've got to make this record better than the Chronic. That expectation wasn't on my shoulders because I didn't give a fuck. But the run-up to the album was clouded with uncertainty regarding Snoop Dogg's life and career. On August 25th, 1993, Snoop Dogg was allegedly driving a Jeep in the Palms section on the west side of Los Angeles. The people in the Jeep purportedly got into a heated exchange with Philip Waldemariam, a gang member. After originally leaving the scene, the Jeep later returned. A passenger in the Jeep then shot Waldemariam, and the 25-year-old died soon thereafter. Snoop Dogg turned himself into police on September 4th, a day after he presented the winner of the Rhythm and Blues category of the MTV Video Music Awards. Snoop Dogg and his passengers told police that Waldemariam approached their vehicle, brandishing a firearm, which led one of Snoop Dogg's passengers, who told police that he was the rapper's bodyguard, to fire several shots at Waldemariam. According to Detective David Strachey, other witnesses said Waldemariam did not have a gun. David Kenner, Snoop Dogg's attorney, said that Waldemariam had been threatening the rapper for 3 months prior to the shooting. This shooting was the result of self-defense following a series of assaults and threats against Snoop, Kenner said. Snoop Dogg was released on bail on September 4th under charges of first and second-degree murder. He was eventually found not guilty. Legal problems notwithstanding, Snoop Dogg was riding high on the success of the Chronic. He established himself as a solo star with the October 1993 release of Who Am I? What's My Name? The single was as much a coronation of Snoop Dogg as the new face of rap in general, and gangsta.
I thought that album came out in 94. I thought 93 was, I guess it came out in 90, okay, I don't know. Well, when did the Chronic come out? 92?
The rap specifically, as it was a celebration of Snoop Dogg himself. The song's hook featured a chorus of people singing Snoop Doggy Dogg, similar in tone and feel to George Clinton's Atomic Dog, which Who Am I? What's My Name? Sampled. So although the Long Beach, California rapper started off his first verse talking about how he was selling cocaine, how he was willing to put money in on buying weed with his friends, and why he wasn't hesitant to shoot someone, the song's up-tempo, funky vibe made it all sound deliberately fun and celebratory. Like Nothing But a G Thing and Let Me Ride before it, Who Am I? What's My Name? Was a new chapter in gangsta rap. It was feel-good gangsta rap starring Snoop Dogg. Even though the sound and feel of the music played a major role in how the music was received, Snoop Dogg's voice, delivery, and demeanor also played a huge part in his popularity. Schoolie D, Ice-T, and members of NWA were often brash and aggressive, typically rapping with what sounded like a snarl. By contrast, Snoop Dogg delivered his rhymes in a calm, laid-back, and comforting manner chock full of charisma, and with only a smidgen of menace. It was as if a friend had pulled you to